Say you just came. Oh,
Listen,
you out
she,
here.
right over there.
We made him.
You know what time it is.
Boom shakalaka! Yes, indeed. All right.
Yeah.
Clap, man.
Yeah.
I already clapped.
Okay.
I gotta drink my hand.
There you go.
Yes, happy snow day, everybody. It's boom shakalaka o'clock.
Yes, it
is.
is.
Right.
Yes.
And we are here. We are all up in this place because, hey,
It's
Boom
Friday.
shakalaka.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right,
exactly.
right.
If it's Friday, it's what? Boom
Boom
shakalaka.
shakalaka.
There you go.
That's exactly what it means.
Exactly. And welcome everyone to Ms. Rocki and Chaveevah Live because there's always something good happening on the north end.
and everywhere else in the Cedar Valley.
And
yes,
you
indeed.
know this. Right. And Chaveevah, we have some great guests today.
Yes, we absolutely do.
Look.
Yes. This guy right here, what's his name?
Travis.
Yes.
What up?
The
The
mogul.
Travis
The
Ferguson.
mogul.
Yes, the real estate entrepreneur type.
Very happy to be here.
Super son that came to shovel his mom.
Okay.
Yes, doing all the heavy work
Uh-huh.
for me. Yes. And of course, we have our honorable Mayor Hart.
Just our illustrious.
Uh-oh, there we
mayor.
go. There we
Oh,
go.
yes.
I'll take that after today.
Oh, I bet
Okay.
it's
But
been a
we ain't
busy
gonna
day.
talk about that.
No.
Okay.
I know you've got plenty of fires to put out all the time. Yeah, so we want to talk about our show last week. Did you guys get to catch our show with Tavis Hall?
I did. I actually.
you did shout
So
at us.
yeah. So I didn't catch it at the time when it was live because I was working at the time, but I was able to watch it afterwards.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Going
Matt
back.
Boyd and Deborah Berry on there too?
Right,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
We're trying to
Oh,
keep
there
up.
it is.
There
Oh, my
they
God.
are. Look at, yes, we just love Agnes. Where you been hiding her? She's been doing so much great
she's
stuff.
on it.
I tell you.
Incredible.
So
And I was gone, and I was sitting where I was where was I? In Phoenix at that time. Just sitting there, just waiting. I said, okay, here we go. And I'm just, hi.
All right.
Just want to let y'all know I'm here.
Comment. It's really nice that people can comment in real time.
You see how she just threw that in there that she was in Phoenix while we was up here freezing?
I
mean,
know.
it is
But
just-
you know what?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Perfect timing.
I tell you,
Yeah.
perfect timing. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
y'all
Phoenix
held off for
it
this.
so sounds good right now.
Absolutely.
And you know, when we were there, we got a copy. You got to stop in to Experience Waterloo or visit their website and just go over there virtually and get your copy of this great visitor's guide. I mean, it is amazing. I mean, how many? 100 pages of color stuff to do right here in Waterloo in the Cedar Valley.
I really thought that was cool when I saw that last week. I mean, because that's a good preparation for tourism season. And hey, Waterloo has a tourism season.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
absolutely.
I think it's cool from a tourist standpoint, but also just a resident standpoint. People that live here that don't always know exactly what's going on, from stuff with kids to date night stuff. There's a lot of
Oh,
stuff in there that I didn't know was going on around here.
Yeah, that's really one of the coolest things about Experience Waterloo. Tavis said it helps you to be a tourist in your own city.
Right.
You know?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then sometimes having things here, we also take them for granted too.
Yes.
That's
You know, you
very
ride past the Sportsplex and you like, is that the Dan Gable Museum? But you really don't even think of it in that context because it's here. But
Yeah.
people
Right.
throughout the country and the world come here to visit the museum. And then you go over to the Veterans Museum. So there's so much here. The Center for Arts, the largest Haitian art collection. So there's so much here that we just take for granted.
And talk about, I heard we're going to be getting a marina.
Yeah, it's in the works.
Did you know that?
I had no
Travis?
idea.
Yeah.
Talk about that for
marina.
a minute, because I'm so excited. Do we get to go tubing and stuff? Or
Um,
like, is that what I mean? We
I
can
think
get
something
boats.
like
Are they
that.
gonna
thinking,
drudge
but,
the river? Because
so-
it's awful shallow.
So right now, the plans are to have a marina. So you take a look at where the courtyard is at. You take a look at the amphitheater. All that along is part of the riverfront renaissance, and there will be a marina that's going right over behind the TechWorks campus as well. So greater access to the river, to the water, and then don't forget across the water We have the boathouse. So
Oh, yes.
that view and that walking path, that trail, it's just a great amenity for the city.
It is. And I know we often enjoy River Road, Travis, when we're traveling. I always say,
Yeah.
take that way, because I keep talking about that road, but we've seen eagles right there. Lots of eagles in the area now,
Absolutely,
too.
right off the water there. I mean, it is a beautiful scenic route. I mean, it doesn't really take a whole lot of extra time to go that way, but
Right.
you all often forget that it's over there.
Right. Chaveevah's from Chicago, and I tell her this is our Lakeshore Drive.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, it
works.
Hey,
Minus
it
the
works.
minus the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Navy
Down
Pier.
at Navy Pier.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got some new exhibits. Actually, our show was going to be at the Grout Museum today, but the snowstorm, we didn't want to drag Ed out and, and Agnes out and you out. So we decided to do a special edition at the Grout Museum when they do their women's suffrage exhibit. And we're going to talk a lot about that then. But they do have some great exhibits going on, and we want to encourage the public to go out there to the Grout Museum. Speaking of something that's right in your hometown that you don't often or may
Right.
not often visit.
And if you looked at those images that's shown, one of them was, I think, a still.
Yes, the exhibit is
Yeah.
called Temperance and Turmoil, Dealing with the Prohibition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they got a still there.
Yeah,
You
and
recognize that, Mayor Hart?
I got one.
I
Oh,
used
no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, you can't have one of those, can you?
No, that's illegal.
Oh, my fault.
But
I don't
then
have
and
one.
now.
yeah, supposedly there was like a notorious bootlegger
Right.
here in town.
You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
Ray Huntley,
Yeah.
notorious bootlegger from Waterloo. He used to distribute liquor to Al Capone.
Al
what's his name?
Capone.
Capone.
Yeah.
Capone.
Oh, Pacone.
That dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that guy, right. So that's part of the exhibit at the Grout Museum that you got to check out.
Yep.
And then they got the Smoke and Steel,
He
the
had
local.
to be from Waterloo, though, huh?
Oh, yeah, yeah. But see, they didn't know about the ones on the north end, right across on Oneida Street. They had all kinds of bootleggers
Yeah, I
and
know.
stuff. And I was trying to call Margot Drain to see if we had a notorious north ender that we could talk about, but I'm sure there
Nobody's
is.
got to
We'll
admit
have
to that.
I know, right?
Right.
And don't let my
Don't incriminate my
say
granddad.
that I even brought it up, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, and then the other exhibit is the industrial movement. I think we have a picture to share there of the World War II production at Chamberlain and Powers and Maytag, Galloway Farm Machinery.
Yeah.
And,
And supposedly cars were actually built here.
yeah, Dart. The Dart
The Dodge
automobile.
Dart, right?
Dodge Dart.
The bow tie.
The bow
clip-on
tie,
bow tie.
yes, yes.
And I forgot about the John Deere Museum, too.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
that's up there too.
All within a half mile.
Exactly. So please go and visit the Grout, and we're sorry that we don't have our representatives from there today, but
Okay.
anyway, we do have some great supporters. Chaveevah.
Yes, we absolutely do. We have Here's What's Poppin', located at 206 East 4th Street. You can get gourmet popcorn, and you can get old school candies and hot dogs and soups and sandwiches, all that good stuff.
And that chicken salad is
Yeah.
off the chain.
That
You
makes
have
me
to-
hungry
That's
now.
right.
Oh,
You
right,
go in
yeah,
there
I
and
go there.
treat
I
yourself.
probably just eat like 3 hot dogs myself.
We got the Chicago dogs
All
and the
beef,
sauerkraut.
all beef
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So I love it.
Yeah.
And then there's Experience Waterloo at 500 Jefferson Street. We were talking about them just a few moments ago. And you can find out all the stuff you didn't know about Waterloo.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, you got a couple of comments. Zion over
Zion.
there. Zion is not
Zion.
here today. We miss you, Zion.
We have a few comments today. Renita Wright says, "Happy Friday, everyone."
Hey, Renita.
Cheers.
Good to see you.
Houston T says, "What's good, my peoples?"
Hey,
Yo.
That's
what's
right.
up,
What's really
Peeps?
good?
Who's that?
Tracy Lovelace Hill says, "Happy Friday."
Hey, Tracy.
Oh,
Happy
Tracy.
Friday.
Susan Bateman says, "Happy Snowy Friday."
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Snowy,
Thank you
yes.
for watching, Susan. She's been keeping up with us here lately, too. And congratulations on your recent marriage. I know you guys have a wedding.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want to shout out to my nephew who is in town. Well, he's not really here for a visit. He's a over-the-road driver, and he's in town right now, and he came to my house, and he's probably asleep on my couch right now.
Right.
Quentin Thompson.
Oh, yeah, he watches, too.
Yes, he does.
Well, when you wake up, What's up? Welcome
Boom
to Waterloo.
shakalaka.
That's
Boom
right.
shakalaka.
Baby.
Y'all act just alike, right? I'm kind of looking.
Who said that?
Family
Y'all
Yes,
both got
it's
the
in there.
swag.
that.
Y'all got the
I
swag
heard
and the
that.
energy. I love it.
Okay, speaking of Ferguson Team Real Estate,
Hey.
if you're looking to
Hey.
buy or sell, contact them, being him.
We know a
and his
guy.
crew.
Yes.
Yes, a cool guy. All right, educational talent search. Education is the key. Check them out.
To unlocking powerful futures.
Yes,
right.
Yes, indeed.
And you were talking about that just the other day the last time you were on our show, about some things that, if people would go away, go to college and come back and invest in their community, what a difference it would make in our community.
Yep,
Yep.
absolutely.
Have to also mention Educational Opportunity Center. Both Educational Opportunity Center and Talent Search are located in Unique, 800 Sycamore. I'm a really big advocate for EOC.
Yes.
They really made a difference in my life. Being an older person, quote unquote, non-traditional student, it's never too late. You can get into school, you can get the education you need to do the things that you want to do, to pursue your dreams, and they will help you do it.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And I just want to say I'm so happy to see that UniQ and all the things that they're doing over there are still going strong, because I remember that when I was getting ready for college and even all the way back to middle school, I used to go to UniQ and they had so much at my disposal that got me ready for college. And I don't think when it came to ACT prep and studying for that and getting my FAFSA and all that stuff, that I would have had no idea how to do without them.
Right.
It's just really good to see them still, being utilized in the community.
Yes.
Absolutely, and they just have a FAFSA event
Right.
just recently. Yeah.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
yeah, they're always doing that good stuff.
Yeah.
And Travis also learned how him and his best friend Anye, they did a lot of other things at Upward Bound. And guess what? Their most famous thing, my favorite thing
I
that they
can't
used
wait
to
She's
do.
just putting all of my business in these
He
streets.
does the best.
Blast.
Imitation is the best flattery.
Right, right.
You need to see his Mickey Johnson.
Oh, man, we need to see that now. We-
And we got Mickey scheduled. Mickey
a
is
couple more of these.
yeah.
I ain't gonna put my Mickey on right
No,
now.
Mickey will be
wow.
on our show in the next few weeks. But yeah, I let it be known. Travis does a
man.
Yeah, I
wonderful
can't-
Mickey
I
Johnson.
may have to stop
I hope I might
downstairs
even-
and watch that
I might
one.
even
can't
get
wait
Mickey
to
stamp
see
of
that.
approval, and then I know I really made it.
Okay, you used to do that so funny. It was
We
hilarious.
need to holler at one more supporter.
Okay. Bam!
Ooh.
Seriously?
Banneker watches.
Man.
I
Let me
know.
see.
It's a Banneker, not a stopwatch.
And
'cause
I
we
just
never
talked to
stop.
Derek yesterday, and his mind and his creativity about some of the things that he's involved in. And I've never talked to a person that, after you get done talking to them all the time, make you feel so much better about yourself. So shout out to Derek and Banneker Watches.
Yes,
Right.
hometown.
Yes.
Banneker started in 2003, and we're so proud that he's from Waterloo and out there doing what he does.
Doing some
right.
amazing things.
Yes, and check out bannekerstore.com to see all the amazing timepieces that he has available.
Right. Okay, so now we have this segment that we think that is really a good idea. I don't know, were you with us when we announced that we were going to start this? Because, what is it, Chaveevah? Air is the best disinfectant.
Yeah,
Exposure is the
exposures.
best disinfectant. And we're talking about American history.
Yeah, certain parts of our history that we end up not knowing anything about because it's
Too hard.
unpleasant. Nobody really wants to talk about it, and if you don't talk about it, then you don't know about it.
And everybody's saying, well, I didn't know that. About the
Right.
Green Book. Were you on our show for the Green Book? Who was that? Some important person must have. Anyway, so there's a lot of American history that gets overlooked and brushed under the carpet. So Chaveevah, we're today talking about women's suffrage, and of course we know that women won the right to vote back in what year was it?
Don't start me to lie.
Okay, in the
Okay.
1800s, wasn't it in the 18?
We need to
We're
just
talking
teach,
about
we
white
need to
women.
teach Mama how to just say a
19
long time ago.
There
Long
you go.
time
Instead
ago.
of trying to pinpoint.
Right, exactly. And so
we
there's
can't
another
ask
side.
Siri.
But the concept of women's suffrage and women's rights and everything has been on the table for some a very long time. As a matter of fact, this quote that I'm getting ready to read came from a women's rights convention in 1851 in Akron, Ohio, and it was said by Sojourner Truth, because there were men there who were, of course, on the approach of women being a delicate little flower, and you shouldn't have to worry your head with all those sorts of things, right?
Voting and such.
All of
yes.
that. And so Sojourner Truth got up there and she said, and I quote, "I could work as much and eat as much as a man when I could get it, and bear the lash as well. And ain't I a woman? I have borne children and seen most of them sold into slavery. And when I cried out with a mother's grief, none but Jesus heard me. And ain't I a woman?"
Yeah.
You know, and she went on to basically lay out that whole thing that, you know, when the women, now I don't want to, well, yeah, what the heck. If the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn the world upside down all alone,
Talk about Eve.
yes.
Okay.
These women together ought to be able to turn it back and get it right side up again.
Together.
That's right. And now that they're asking to do it, the men better let them.
Okay, so that was her perspective way back in 1851, before slavery was abolished and everything.
Absolutely.
So imagine the guts and it really did change things, I'm sure.
Yes.
Somehow, in somebody's mind, hopefully.
Well, I think it was a pivotal move and gutsy move back then, but I mean, it's almost scary to think how many similarities there are right now and how relevant it is right now. You know, and so it seems like so long ago. You know, like a lot of civil rights topics, and it's just almost kind of eerie and scary to realize how many parallels there still are. Today in 2020.
It is astonishing to me.
And so that means there's a word for you to look up to, and that word is intersectionality.
Oh,
okay?
yes, you were talking about that
Yeah.
earlier too, yeah.
Yep.
So hopefully you enjoyed this segment and we can keep it objective as possible.
Absolutely.
And keep it moving.
And if it burns a little bit, just put a little disinfectant on it because it'll clear that right up.
Right. Give it some air.
Yeah.
You gotta talk about it,
Yeah.
right? That's what the doctor tells you. Okay, we got a shout out to our crew. Who's our crew, Mayor?
I want to give a special shout out to Ed, even Zion in his absence, and Agnes as well, for all they do to make sure that one of the best shows in production right now continues to move forward. So,
Oh, wow. You heard
Wow.
it here. Thank you, Mayor Hart.
Thank you, sir.
And I've been wondering when we could probably come on your show sometime.
you got it. You got it. You got it.
I
You got
don't
it.
think we've been invited.
I mean, but you were at the largest show that had
Oh, we
the
are?
That's
fireworks.
right.
Oh, yeah, that's
We
right.
had 15,000 people there.
Yeah, you're
so
right,
on the
but we got
biggest
rained
stage,
out.
the state of the city,
Yeah, that's
the
right.
state of the
Okay, I
city,
know.
like,
We
I mean,
appreciate.
you
I
know,
don't mean to sound
it's
like
not
we're
big as
complaining.
our crowd in internet space, social media space. But
Okay, yeah, right. Okay.
the biggest
you're
moments
bailed
of my
out.
life, I shared.
Oh, now it's making us feel real special, Chaveevah. Huh. How do you do that? I was a politician, ain't it?
I had to think quick just then. I'm like, I haven't
Keep
had
you on
you
your
on the show,
toes
but you
now.
know what? Y'all gonna be on the show because
Okay.
William's watching.
Okay. Shout out to William Burt for being recognized by Kim Reynolds, Chaveevah.
Yes, that's right. During the annual address
That
at
was
the state
awesome.
capitol
That
in Des
was awesome.
Moines. Yes.
Seriously. That was
Yes.
amazing.
And he had his own personal videographer and photographer there documenting it for him, Miss Nia Wilder. Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, she
Oh,
does
yeah.
incredible work.
Yes, Nia has got to come on our show again too. She's
Yes.
pretty exciting.
I think she was on the last time I was on.
Yeah,
Well, she
I
did.
believe
Yeah,
she
that's
was.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the Soul Town, Mayor Hart
Yes, the Soul
and
Town.
Travis.
The Soul Town is now available in 18 countries, and this virtual community it just isn't nationwide; it's worldwide.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Travis, what
Yep.
do you like about the Soul Town?
I like everything about the Soul Town.
You're not supposed to get
Yeah,
cues.
you
dog.
gave me an alley-oop and I don't know the ball is coming.
I bet you like this part.
I love that part.
This part where it's like you can press play on the virtual when you go there virtually and watch this show with Travis and the mayor today.
So is that the one that you can watch on Facebook Live?
No, yeah, you can actually press play when you go to thesoultown.com.
The digital
Nice.
digital edition of the Soul Town. Yes, it has that feature in there.
Yes.
That is very
That's what I'm
convenient.
talking about.
Right, lots of stuff. And they're even talking about the Martin Luther King banquet, which is this week.
Yes.
Right, thank you, Mayor.
All right.
So, yeah, we got Kendra and
Sarita.
Sarita.
Taro, and they're gonna come back and
The
share.
41st
Oh,
MLK
yes.
banquet.
Right.
So,
Wow.
I mean, I wasn't around when it started.
No, of course not.
I don't think I was either.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well,
But I'm glad to see it's still going. And we got to give a shout out to LaTanya Graves.
oh,
Absolutely.
yes.
The work she's done in
LaTanya.
doing
Yes.
this as well. So we thankful for LaTanya.
Indeed, indeed, and can't wait to go to the banquet and watch our wall for pictures and video and probably some live stuff. And thank you, Agnes, for sharing that because
Yes.
that's where it's at coming up.
I need to ask a question really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So because the question I get asked is, where can you get to Soul Town?
The Soul Town?
From?
Oh,
Goodness.
people want to know, and it's
Where
Tri-City.
can you get the Soul Town?
It's Tri-City Clothing.
Where can you get?
That's a great question. And now that you mention it, I am curious.
You can get the Soul Town at 305 East 4th Street at Tri-City Clothing, and you can also get it at Earth's Beauty Supply, 403 Franklin, if you'd like to hold a copy in your hand. Otherwise, you can go to thesoultown.com and get your digital version. Shout out to Chillin'. She
Oh,
made it
yeah.
happen.
Yes.
Been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so how we doing? We got comments, Ed? Any comments? And how we doing for time? Because we got birthdays and we got to talk to the mayor. You told us about the Marina.
We have a couple Fridays. Daniel Bank, or a couple comments. Daniel Banks says, "Happy Friday, ladies."
Hey, Daniel.
Trap.
Hey.
Nice socks, Trap.
Hey, swagged out.
Daniel, I have 2 words for you. Interview questions.
Interview questions. I got 2 words too.
Ooh, told you.
Popo 50. Okay. Okay,
Wow,
thank you,
what
Ed.
he may think about reaching out
No.
next time.
Oh, that's okay, Daniel. We love you no matter what. Okay.
Hey, huge shout out to my girlfriend Catherine on the socks too, because she does keep my sock game fresh. And
Oh,
All
yes.
right.
She
Yeah.
does.
Yes, those are very interesting.
brighten
yes.
up the day on a snow
Yeah,
day.
dude,
That's right.
That's right. And shout out to my wife Cassandra too, who went and picked those kids up today, and I didn't want to.
Okay.
On the
Came
snow
through clutch.
I tried to bribe her, right?
Okay.
So I just want to let her know this shout out is equivalent to what I promised I give you.
Oh, okay. But you
Okay.
better give her what you promised.
Hey, do like you did on the New Year's show and look in the camera and
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Lord
right.
kiss.
Yes, and I think you take you've been taking notes ever since we saw the Black Eagle do that at the thing. He told Quentin, he taught Quentin how to act on when he's all out in the public and stuff.
He wants to take credit for that.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know if you knew that before then. But anyway, good looking out. We love you, First Lady Hart,
yes.
Cassandra Hart. Okay, so we got to talk to you guys, Travis.
What up?
What do you want people to know about your business, about how maybe they
Well,
can get into real
Yeah, I was
estate?
curious about that. Is what does a realtor do actually?
Man,
What doesn't? More,
I'll tell you what.
doesn't-
Started on the
What
back.
doesn't real was not do?
Right,
Okay.
right. And to be honest with you, depending on the day, it could be a wide range of things. But to simplify it, I like to just say that we're matchmakers, we're problem solvers. We try to identify issues before our clients feel them, and more than anything, we're just relationship builders. We know that this is a big transaction for anybody that's buying a house. A big portion of our clientele is first-time home buyers, so we kind of specialize in educating them on the process, what to expect, reminding them of deadlines, and basically just taking care of the whole process, so they can kind of sit back and enjoy on their full-time jobs. Let us handle the real estate side.
Yeah, and I noticed, I've seen you in action, and I've seen you doing the best customer service, and I know you treat, and actually I've had a chance to work with you.
Yeah.
And I know you have, how many agents do you have working with the Ferguson team?
You know, we're always growing, you know, and that's what, you know, I wanted to make sure that we set as one of our pillars is smart growth. What we don't want to do is get too big too fast to where, you know, we sacrifice you know, our quality of service. So right now, we're focused on a few key territories or parts of the states that we want to kind of build a reputation in and make sure that we're getting a good feel for the community and providing good work more than anything. And so we do have agents in the Des Moines area and in the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City area, and we're really excited about the growth that's about to happen here in the Waterloo, Cedar Falls area. So,
Okay.
so yeah, those are the main territories that we cover, and a lot of really exciting things happening.
Chaveevah, did you know he sold the house on
Yes,
Columbia?
I did. I was going to
Oh my
ask
goodness!
about that.
Yes.
Yeah,
and-
do we get
Beautiful house
commission?
that you all saw.
So-
Basically roller skating through. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yes.
Might need a
so
new
yeah,
pair of shoes.
the home, so the home on
Thank
Columbia Circle did sell, and that's kind of bittersweet because I mean I'm glad that we found a great family for that neighborhood, and everything. I'm glad for for our clients, the sellers, but I'm kind of bummed out that I don't get to go there and do open houses anymore.
Oh,
and-
it was a
and
beautiful
hang out
home.
there. But yeah, we're definitely excited for our clients, and we cannot have done it without you guys because you guys were there recording on site, giving us shout outs and everything. And I tell you what, that partnership with you guys really helped us get that home sold.
Thank you. Thank
Boom
you so much.
shakalaka.
What happened to
Right.
our feed? What happened to us?
You gotta
Ed?
press okay. Somebody
Okay.
should have charged the battery for it.
But, oh, will we lose a Wi-Fi? There it is. Huh.
Usually.
Yes,
Something
zoom
about
it back
your
out.
internal storage was low or something.
Travis,
Oh, I
Was that?
see.
widen the screen, Travis.
What's
Or
that?
That's
Ed,
it?
you can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
zoom
there
in.
we go. All right, little technical difficulty.
Hold on, 5 minutes. Hold on.
Rolling with the punches.
Just hold on.
Rolling with the
Okay.
punches.
Just one more question, real quick, Travis. What kind of experience does a person have to be a realtor?
Yeah, so the pre-license process is actually there's a number of ways that you can go about doing it. I always encourage people to do it in the classroom. If you're anything like me, I'm a question asker, so doing it online is definitely an option for people that are dual career or making a transition from another career or have kids at home can't really make it to a classroom. But there is a 60-hour pre-license course, and then that's followed by 3 12-hour courses. That are done consecutively, usually in a weekend or so.
Wow.
And so they always set it up in the same, bundle package, so you don't have to do, sign up for a million different things at once. But it's a fairly easy process. We're actually growing in Waterloo, like I said. So
Wow. So you're looking for people interested from the Waterloo area.
absolutely.
You heard it here. Boom shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that stuff with us. And
Absolutely.
keep watching our wall for more good stuff from Travis. Listings. We'll share all your
Yep,
listings.
we'll be throwing a lot of listings online, and we're going to make sure to tag you guys. And there's also going to be some really cool opportunities for anybody aspiring to get into the real estate business or looking to get into investing in real estate, which is very, very important and becoming a lot more popular in Waterloo as well. So,
Right. And very
Definitely we'll have
lucrative.
to talk.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
right. And what I want to ask about Buy Black the Block. I saw that hashtag.
Oh my gosh!
I saw that
mean,
hashtag, Travis. What's that about?
So here's the thing: where it came from for me, it was just an idea, and it's more of a trend that I'm starting to see in Waterloo, and it's starting with the younger generation, and we're starting to get the idea of there's so many people that are so proud of their neighborhoods. I see people with tattoos of their neighborhoods, and they own no property in those neighborhoods.
Okay.
And
Oh,
so
I see.
the idea is don't be just proud of where you are or where you're
Invest.
from.
Invest.
Own it. Yeah. And so
right.
that idea is being taken and ran with by a lot of younger people, and I'm really excited about what they're gonna do in Waterloo.
Right. Cool. Well, thank you, and I'm so proud of you, son. Why don't you buy me a few things? I'd like to have a couple grocery stores, maybe. Bang.
Hey, just make a list.
I'm
We'll
just
make
saying.
it happen. Buy back the block. Boom
Okay.
shakalaka.
All right. And Mayor.
Block shakalaka.
Block shot.
Right. So Mayor, tell us what you want us to know.
Well, I think one of the things to know about my job is when someone like Travis has an idea or vision, trying to work with him to make that happen as well. You know, how can we be a resource? How can we connect him to some of the services and some of the offices that we have within our city as well? So I look forward to talking in the future. This, brand new city council. We're excited about the potential, about the opportunity. Been busy, doing a little bit of everything, too much to name, and
Yes.
I'm drawing a blank. But I will say, so I'm asking everyone to get out and support the MLK,
yes.
MLK event, because it is a great opportunity for people to come together from all walks of life, from everywhere, and then just remember the vision of Dr. King. That following morning, I'm hosting a community faith breakfast from 8 to 10 a.m.
That's right.
at the Center for Arts as well. So we'll have breakfast, we'll have inspiration also. But this whole weekend, from Sunday night to Monday morning, should be an opportunity for reflection about where we're going from here, where we've come from. And so I'm just hoping that people will get out also and support that morning also from 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
And that is
Sunday.
Sunday morning?
No,
Monday
that's Monday morning.
Monday
So
morning.
the MLK banquet,
Is on
the
Sunday.
41st is that Sunday evening. The faith breakfast, and the title is Together We Can, is that morning on Monday from 8 o'clock to 10
And that
a.m.
should kick off a day of service,
Absolutely.
right? For
Absolutely.
all of us. So,
But we're posing that question. We have differences. This person may be of this faith. This person may not claim any faith. This person may look like this, but
Exactly.
what can we do together? Because together we can. And I'm leaving that question to the community. So that's what's up, and it's just an exciting time for our city.
okay.
Right.
Great. We're going to do birthdays because we like to sing everybody out because it's time to celebrate
Yes,
and
yes,
have
indeed.
fun for the weekend. And before we do that, I'd like to announce that we are withdrawing for our running for president. Chaveevah and I will not be running.
God,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you wanted to vote. We both wanted to be president. So
Man,
we decided
what
to
are we
just
gonna
drop
do?
out. We
or to
saw.
be me and Ed.
Well, Mayor
It'll
Hart,
be-
it's up to you.
Me and
We
Ed.
tried to
we're right.
save the world, but nah, y'all didn't give us enough money. So- okay, so we gotta
Still
holler
have
at
to
these.
February, though.
Yes, we need to holler at these people for their birthday. We got who, Mayor Hart?
Crystal Raya, Mary Wilder, Monica Culpepper, Darren Klaus, and Christina Windsor. I think Mary Wilder's doing the food.
Oh,
For the
she
event.
is the
Faith
best
breakfast.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
caterer. Yes, Travis, do you want to read the second?
Yeah, Dinah Mission Teneza,
Yeah.
Virgil Mosley, Dontrell Burt, Dina Nichelle
Dana
Dana
Nichelle.
Nichelle Cody. That's my
Nichelle
sister-in-law.
Cody.
That's
Okay,
right.
Dana,
There it is,
hey,
yep.
happy birthday. And Lee Galloway, happy birthday.
Yes, Lee Galloway. We called him Gallafoots in high school.
Who won't even ask why?
No.
Need you?
Just let it go.
We love you, Lee. And Marietta, God bless you as you both recover from they had an accident.
Yeah,
and
Yes.
we
sure did. Cedar
definitely
Rapids.
keeping you in our prayers. All right, Chaveevah.
I thought you were, okay, anyway. Chantrice Doris, hey.
Hey.
Deborah Simpson, Ahmad Madlock, Kathy Helmricks, and Michelle Hall. Happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday.
Right, and special shout out to Cricket Jones' brother,
Craig Jones.
Craig Jones.
Yep, on the 20th, and Jerry Jones on the 26th.
Okay,
It's
she
my
asked
dog's
us-
birthday, too, by the way.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
Bentley.
Bentley. Didn't make
Shout
the
out
list,
to
but
Bentley,
shout out
too.
to
And
Mr. B.
Bentley, right. Ruff,
3
ruff.
years old.
All right.
That was fun. Okay. So we're going to sing Happy Birthday, the Stevie Wonder version that you know well. It goes something like this. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Somebody told me when I come on this show to hold my ear,
Why?
and when I
Because-
sing, to make sure I'm in line because I will sound better.
Oh.
They keep you in
You was right
on
in tune.
You
Yeah.
sounded really good. I like to have a little bass in it. You know, I think we harmonized well. What do you guys think? Hopefully.
No, don't give
Don't
an
ask
opinion.
them.
I feel like we're going platinum.
We ain't
That's
gonna
just
do-
if you ask me.
we
I
ain't
feel
gonna
like
talk
we're
about
gonna get a
that.
record deal.
Right.
I'm glad they can't like throw.
You never know
virtual
who's
spells.
watching, right?
Right.
I'm
And
trying to get my audition for The Voice. I don't know what y'all talking
right.
about.
Wow.
We all sounded good. We want to thank everybody for joining us today. And
Yes, on
be
this
careful.
snowy day, absolutely. Be careful in your traveling, and hey, keep doing everything.
More.
That's right.
Because
What makes you awesome?
Right. I don't know. I think we're distracted. I'm about to go to MLK Street and go sledding. I don't know what they're
Oh,
That
that's
hill
right,
over
that big
there.
hill, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
You'd like to come home for that.
Keep doing more of what
after
makes
this
you
water,
awesome
I think
because
I'm
Not gonna
no
sled
sledding.
today?
No sledding after the water.
not. Wait, it's y'all's show. If y'all want to keep going on later on, no, I'm just playing.
Nah,
keep
don't tell
doing
them
what
that.
makes
Don't
you
tell them
awesome because
It
makes
makes us
us
all
Look good. Cheers. Happy New Year. by the
See you
way.
next time.
See you next time.
You got to come back sooner.